This is Gary, and this is the Hate 70 podcast, and we're grateful. We're thankful that you are listening to us. This is episode 38, and man, there's lots going on. There was a show last night. Spring Hollow played with some people that I'm having trouble to remember.
Odicity, Pending Approval.
Pending Approval played.
Yep.
Yo, I hate that I missed that.
I hate that I missed them last night too.
Yeah. Same.
Bro. We got the Delirium Effect plays tonight.
Yes.
Right out of the
Titan and who are the other guys that are playing with? We just looked at these flyers like 2 seconds ago too.
Yeah.
As soon as it enters my
Dawn
brain.
of Ascension.
Yeah,
is playing.
Yeah, that's the one I couldn't.
From the Dirty South.
That's one I couldn't remember.
Shout out to those guys.
Shout out Patrick.
We got to get
Patrick.
a lot to get into because some of these people I just don't know who they are.
Yeah. So that dude doesn't need a microphone.
His voice is pretty powerful.
Yeah, he's probably the loudest dude I've heard around
Dang.
like here.
All right, man. That's all the announcements we got. Listen up. I got the Grandma Chandelier on episode 38. We got everybody in the house. This is the best thing ever. And on a beautiful Sunday, so, of all things. What is going on, Shandy Boys? What's going on?
Yo.
What's
up? What up?
My guy.
You guys just came from practice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rehearsal. We have a show next weekend.
Where's the show?
It's at the Auburn Yard.
The Auburn Yard in Little Rock. Yeah.
What is that spot? What is that spot?
It's an outdoor house venue of deal. We're not 100% sure.
Did they contact you?
Yeah, everybody always contacts us.
Yeah, that's so great. That's so awesome.
It's lucky. Like we're just blessed.
Very grateful for the love and support of our.
You got to feel
music
good about
community.
that, though.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
always-
we kind of like just go over the top with it a little bit though. Like, just we're always there like an hour or two early. Like if we're having to play out of town or something.
Yeah, we
always trying to get the best spots and make sure that we're taken care of, and then go take care of everybody else if they want to help or anything like that. And just being kind is like the key to everything. So.
You guys are super nice.
It just kind of turns into an adventure anytime we go out, like out of Jonesboro or Paragould or like just this area. We go and then we end up finding something to do, and Billy's always
scooters involved.
We love it when scooters are involved. Billy's always got his camera and
like
always
scooters?
Yeah, like the electric ones. You
Not
gotta
like
rent.
Scooters Coffee. You're talking about Scooters.
No, like riding
like the ones in
scooters.
Memphis?
Yeah, the city scooters.
You gotta rent them on your phone or whatever, and they're electric.
Yeah,
Yo.
they're so sick.
There's no way I would
Like
be able to.
lime scooters, yeah.
Like in Fayetteville, there was a guy in the woods sounding like Macho Man Randy Savage when we were out there riding, just going, "Come into my woods."
I didn't question. I started doing it back. I was like, ooh, snap into a Slim Jim.
I had a family walking that way ahead. We were passing by. I was like, "Watch out! There's a creepy Macho Man in the woods."
Please don't go into the woods.
We were in the woods. We were like doing Lord of the Rings stuff.
It was
Like
like
found a big log, acting like Gandalf, and just taking photos out there
Fellowship of the
of the chandelier.
felt like epic, legendary.
So who's who? So who's who with that? Lord of the
I'm
Rings.
definitely Gandalf.
You're Gandalf.
100%.
Yeah, he's like
playing the wizardry.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's like the dad of the band.
Yeah,
If anybody.
I'm definitely
Yeah.
try to.
So people. This is like people's first time hearing like you get your guys' voices. This is Grandma Chandelier. You guys want to introduce yourself? Like go around the table.
Yeah, I'm Billy Storms. I play bass.
Yeah.
My name is Cameron, and I allegedly play guitar.
And we are Zool. No, I'm just kidding. I'm Brody. I play drums and do backup vocals.
Right on.
I'm Jake, and I do rhythm guitar and lead vocals.
You guys are great, man. I love. I feel like I've been a part of the first. Let me right off the bat. The new single, so good.
Oh yeah, Restless. Go listen.
It's all seriousness. It's probably going to end up in my. You know how at the end of the year with Spotify, your top fives. It's probably going to be my top five for like a track. Listen to yourself.
I keep track when you drop like album like playlists of what you're listening to that month or whatever.
Yeah, I see those too.
I love seeing that.
Yeah, man.
Turnstile.
Yeah. So yeah, the kids listen to a lot of Turnstile, so therefore I'm listening to a lot of Turnstile.
Yeah,
so there we
that
go.
New album's banging.
Yo, it is. It's super good. But you go, I feel like, so we decided, we did a show like a couple years ago, back at Reynolds Park, and we just did one recently, like not too long ago.
Yeah.
And just from seeing you then and just seeing you guys now, it's just like, and guys are always been good. I've always told you that from the very beginning. So I believe all you guys are super, super talented, and you guys can do a whole lot more with strings and sticks and voices than what I could ever do. But I feel like it was something really, really special that night. 'Cause I've never ever, some of the songs I've never ever heard before. So I knew it had been a long time since I'd seen you guys, and I was just
Yeah,
really.
we kind of threw some on the back burner and just like maybe work on them later, and just decided to work on the new ones and get
stuff.
them done.
Yeah.
And then whenever Jeremy left and Jake took over vocals, and we had them like simplified and the way they were before that we got recorded. And then once Cameron joined the band, he put his little zazz on everything and just made it even more forceful than what it already was.
Well, you guys are
So
very.
it's gone through a super evolution
Well, you're
process.
very big. You're very big live. Like, some of these shows, I wish we had like. I'd like to see you at like a bigger venue.
Yeah, like a bigger stage.
Bigger stage, or kind of, because like the sound is very, very big, and you guys' stage presence is great, but you guys are also very intricate, so it makes it like a very solid band.
I was just like saying, think if these cats had more room up front, they would be
Yeah.
like spinning around on the side of their bodies, just running in a
At
circle.
some point, I want to get a wireless, because I feel like not being able to go 360 degrees without tangling myself up in all of my chords.
Well, Jake said he was kind of stationary at the show because he's like, well, this like had this thing kind of going on with my guitar, so I couldn't do as much or something.
Yeah, we got that. We got
the
that
Reno show?
fixed.
I don't get to move around hardly anyways. I'm singing most of the damn time.
We are. He's wanting to incorporate in some newer songs where he doesn't play guitar at all and stuff like that. So
Right on.
we'll be
That
trying
way
to do
it's a
some of
little bit
that.
more free flow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Because
the-
it's hard to sing the stuff that he's already singing playing at the same time too. Some of that noodly stuff. That they
Oh,
do.
it's so good though.
Yeah, it
Jerry's
is.
forecast.
We're just
it messes
fortunate
me
that
up.
he can play it.
Yeah.
Jerry's forecast, when I'm not breaking a string before the parts that I sing.
That's like 2 shows in a row, 2 or 3
swear.
shows in a row.
Right on.
Yeah, like I have the part where, I've found a new appreciation for that, because we don't do it on the record because they put it out before I joined the band. But there's this part that I'm doing the same thing he is, except I'm doing a harmony, and I'm singing with him.
Right.
And we're also doing harmonies on the guitars, and my brain turns to mashed potatoes.
Well, that's
on
what I was
stage every
noticing.
time.
There's lots of harmony going on. When I was really trying to watch you guys. Like, there's lots and lots of harmony going on, but it's lots of harmony really, really fast.
Yeah.
So I'm like, and I'm hearing every note, and I love that. And I think that's what's special about you guys, is because like you can hear kind of every single note, and it's very well mixed. I know we didn't have like a sound system or everything else, but
Yeah.
you guys were just kind of just plugged in. But it is very,
Shout out to
very,
Justin Klaus.
yeah.
Klaus.
That was
And then
that was
just
really
to
nice.
storyline
But
everybody
still,
up,
but
putting the
still,
equipment together.
I gotta give you guys props, and Justin did a great job. That night, he needs to know he does an excellent job. He really
Yeah.
does. But I was just really impressed with like. I could hear like all the harmonies kind of going on and stuff. You guys are still moving around. You guys are still singing. So like, how many songs like do you guys have like all together, like far as right now?
8.
8?
I think so, yeah.
That's a lot.
Is that including the intro, or
It's like including the intro.
okay?
With the new one?
The one we
Yes.
just
The
finished
one we
today.
just finished,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think so.
Oh wow.
Yeah, by the way, new song. I'm not going to speak anymore on it, though. You just have to come and see us play it.
Boring. My Cameron already. He already told me everything about it before he even got here.
Yeah.
We did have some crazy...
Okay, what's the name of it then?
It's song number 8.
Wow, we got it.
When we were recording ourselves back when we were teenagers in a little studio thing called Burning Down the Skyline, we had a song called Track 6, I think.
Yeah.
And I think we only made like 4 songs. I think that's what it was, yeah.
Track 6.
Yeah, like he did all the bass and guitars, and then we did all the vocals, and I did the drums, sitting in a little hot ass room for like a week straight.
Right on. Well, you guys have been busy, but I like that. Like, who's like ideas like as far as like the new promo stuff is something new. Is it like on purpose? Like,
Oh yeah, the I had the idea of like doing like the profile pictures and the
That's so cool,
the shadowy
man.
shots, and then whenever we were getting ready to release the song, we kind of decided last minute to throw together that little promotion, that video of us and the
I
boat
like
and stuff.
that.
We beat ourselves up a lot about it, trying to putting content out, so we're trying to be better about it.
Yeah, it's one of our.
Well, I think there's a different. You got to be yourselves, right? And I think that really kind of encapsulates kind of.
Yeah,
who you
I don't
are.
want it to feel too forced. I want it to be high quality, but I want it to represent us and not be
Be organic.
something that's a put on. Like you can just tell when a band's doing like some, when they're putting on or when they're like actually genuine.
Yeah.
I would say a great example of that from our scene is Spring Hollow. Those guys act exactly the
I was
same
going to
way.
say that. I was going to say
They
that.
get themselves on the internet.
Yeah.
They're all a bunch of nuts and they're great.
You kind of captures like the vibe of who they are.
Right. Yeah,
That one of
it's
Alex
perfect.
Sexton where they got his like head like all mixed.
What?
Oh my
Get your
God. Yeah,
ass.
so good.
I laughed so hard.
I know it's great, but like if we did it the way they did it,
It wouldn't.
No.
it wouldn't work.
No, you got to be
do our
yourself. You
thing.
got to be yourselves and everything.
Yeah.
I think that's what I like about like what it is. Like I like the single art, like with the like face down in the boat with the thumbs
And I
up.
am not an alcoholic by any means. I will drink I've been telling people this when we play shows. Like if we're around the bar, I will drink a beer. But I don't like getting wasted because I don't like who I am when I get wasted. So I don't go out and get wasted.
Where did that song come from?
That song came from Jake and Jeremy.
Jeremy wrote most of it, and I put my little a few words here and there on it, and we just kind of structured it out better.
Because I think that's what I love because it has there is not notice there's like hooks on, there's a verse chorus thing going on, but there's also some like stuff in between that really, there's one part you guys do toward the end that goes do do do.
Oh yeah, it's like almost a ballad, like marching to war.
I go, you know what that felt like? That gave me like, I don't know if they're cool. That gave me like Sound Street vibes. You know what I'm saying? I was
That's
like,
hot.
I go, I don't know what that was like on purpose, but like, because how it started and how you guys got there was like, it was great.
Yeah, because it's just right.
It's a ride.
You wouldn't believe like our songs. They sound complicated, but they're really all rooted in just a few chords most of the
it's
time.
pretty simple.
That we just build on
But
top of that.
I'm watching Billy though. I'm watching Billy. I go, don't give me simple, dude. I'm like, holy cow, that's like, he's just like,
Billy's our secret weapon.
but he's dancing around. You guys are all moving. That's what I like best. So I think it's whatever. It's a couple chords, but anyway. But like,
We just make it sound really cool.
right? Well, I mean, but you're hitting because you're busy.
Yeah.
I mean, you're busy over there.
Yeah.
And you're still not missing any notes. And like, I don't know how you get way down on the guitar and you're still singing and still hitting all the things. And like, I'm like, I can't, and I'm not going to.
We are blessed to be able to practice for a good amount of time every Sunday.
Yeah, that's
and
awesome.
something else, it's just like I've noticed in our situation compared to other situations whenever I play music with other people, like we're comfortable and it's not difficult for us to make music. In fact, it's hard for it. What's difficult about making music for us is we don't have enough. Like we have so much material we could be working on and making and producing. We just don't have the time for it. It's like it comes so natural for us, and I feel so blessed.
Yeah.
Whenever I met Brody and I found out his brother played guitar, and I was like, I played rhythm guitar. I always played guitar, but whenever just something back then, I just knew. I told him, I was like, we're gonna make music one day, and it's gonna be awesome.
He sent me a picture of a drum set he bought, and I was just like, this dude's real about this. I guess we're going to do this.
The one thing that was holding us back at that time, because we all had instruments except for Brody, he's like, I don't have a drum set right now. So I was like, I just seen that one, and I felt like it was a sign from the universe. So I went and bought it.
Right
and
on.
the guy was from Paragould, and he like, whenever I went and picked it up, man, I wish I knew his name right now. I'm friends with him too. I love the guy, but he just gave me like almost like a life lesson. It was just like, again, it was one of those perfect moments.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. Like, but I feel like too. I still feel like you guys, and this is gonna be like anyway. What I'm about to say is gonna sound really stupid, but you guys. Do you guys enjoy what you're playing? Like, I feel like were you guys like, well, hold on. But listen, and it's apparent that you guys really enjoy what you're playing, but I feel like too, were you guys all like in separate lives? Like, are you guys like all digging like similar like artists that kind of do like what you got, like what the vision is for this band?
I think our favorites differ a little bit, like when it comes to music we listen to and stuff, but we all listen to like around the same genres and stuff.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say some decently similar stuff influence us, but it's different enough to where it's all like greater than the sum of its parts.
Yeah, we've
That
all
makes
got
sense.
a broad spectrum of music we listen to, like
Right.
all of us.
Folk to Afghani,
You guys
dubstep
do.
rap to
You
whatever.
guys do. You guys that were not. When I put out the post on Facebook there like the other day, you guys are quick to post like your top five,
yeah.
Midwest emo,
Yeah.
records and everything.
I had to think about it because I love so many of like people. It's really hard for me to pick a favorite because that kind of comes and goes
Yeah,
Yeah,
it fades.
a lot.
It does.
for
Right.
me.
Doesn't mean
personally.
it's still not good. It's just like, I don't know, something new came along. I feel like music is the only relationship where it doesn't feel like you can get with another, like follow another band or something and not listen to the other band for a while and it not get mad at you or something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
It's just like
Yeah, I
like
get
you have
that.
nothing to fear
Yeah,
with
like
music.
I'm not. Yeah, like we're not trying to garner fan. Like we just make music, and if people like it, that's great.
We try to be like relatable with the lyrics, and Jake with the newer songs that he's been writing is just like, holy crap! Like,
Right.
it's like when you listen to his lyrics now, they're just like so relatable to
Yeah.
anybody. Like we get messages from people all the time, or see posts from people where they're like, "This song right now is just like my everything because of this situation with me or whatever."
Right on.
And it feels so good. And like then even seeing like other local bands or something like REC, their guitar player Spondon, I hope I'm saying your name right, shout out to REC.
Yeah.
Yep.
When Restless came out, he put on his Instagram and his Facebook stories him playing the noodly part to Restless and like making it his own because he didn't know exactly how to play it.
Right.
And it was just like, it warms your soul, knowing that like
Right.
That you can inspire people or influence people in a positive way. It just
And I wouldn't like Billy mentioned something too. It's like, but still you have all these ideas, like things you want to do. You probably could do a whole lot more, but sometimes that's not really. Sometimes more really isn't really the thing. It can be, but the thing sometimes too, writing. Sometimes you can have a full album, and every song just be like, holy cow, does it get any better than this? And everybody here has a record and be like, all 11 songs are all just like, they poured everything into it and it's gone. Because Beloved's Failure On record is kind of like that. It's like they have like 11 songs or whatever. They're just powerful. They hit hard. I don't think we can get any better as far as that genre. It's hard, right? And then just poof, and it's gone. I'd rather than put all that. I mean, they could have wrote like 30 songs and you'd be like, 30 were decent, but when you have 11 that are like, whoa. That's what I remember most about that record. So that's why I kind of had what I felt like, I guess the best way to describe it, like when I saw you guys, I'm like, it's been way too long since I've seen these guys, and you guys like from start to finish. Every song was like, I don't know which one was my favorite, but I like Restless. And I'm biased to that because it's new and it's fresh off the grill, but I feel like for the things you guys have written so far, for some reason, some way, they hit me more than, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has like, that's my personal favorite. 'Cause I don't know why I'm 51, so who knows what it reminds me of, but it has so many beautiful parts in it. I go, this way, like sometimes it's only like 3 or 4 seconds of one part, like where somebody's coming out for who does what. You guys sing, you guys all sing, right?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, so it just hits like that 3 or 4 second part. I don't know, it's like a 220 or whatever it was. It goes, I go, man, it hits me just right, and I go, I love that, and I walk away with that feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like what you're talking about. It's like you just walk away with this feeling, like, whew, man, it's so cool to be friends with people who make music for the reasons to kind of create whatever REC's guitarist was kind of
Like I won't listen to our songs that much unless like I'm needing to like if we just released it or whatever and I'm trying to make sure I'm playing it the way that we recorded it because we record a drum machine for the songs and Cameron's the wizard behind it, and I just sit there with my brain with him, and we put it on the computer, and then I learn how to do it.
Drum machine?
Yeah, we use a sampler. It's a VST sampler. It's called Steven Slate.
Right on.
And basically, like, it's so high tech and has so many samples. You can mess with the velocity and like the hit,
The intensity,
you
everything.
can have
yeah.
really soft hits and stuff like that. And so me and him just sit down, and I get it like basic, so that me and Jake can record the scratch guitars. So he has a frame of reference to look and be like, okay, on this part of the song, okay, it's like the fill does this, and we try to get it just as close as we can to his actual articulation and stuff like that. And it takes a while, but we end up happy with the results.
And we've been getting quicker with it with each song we record, though, too.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Because like at first we were at each other's necks about it because we're just on certain ways about how we
He's
do
a drummer
things.
and I'm not, but I know how to program this, and he doesn't.
And I don't know the language either, so I've had to learn his little language on the computer.
There you go.
We've had to like just be really accepting of each other about certain things.
Yeah, I feel like just through that, like me and you have learned how to communicate in this sort of way, and we kind of know how to talk to each other without stepping on each other's
It's helping us
toes.
grow as individuals, that's for sure. It pushes us.
I'm a little bit of an asshole sometimes. I'm just gonna admit I am. I'm a little bit of a control freak.
No.
Just a little bit.
No, I'm
I
joking.
dog this dude a little bit too much sometimes when he's one of the masterminds behind it.
Listen, I'm a control freak, dude.
Yeah.
I say I'm not, but I am.
It's trying to convince yourself that you're not. Like,
I am. I
Yeah.
am. 'Cause I write songs and I go, that's just how I hear it in my head. But I've learned all that. My phrase, I don't know, I learned it along the, somewhere. I don't have all the best ideas. And so, but I know how I want the song to sound. But sometimes when I let go a little bit, like me and Izzy began to write, we're writing this the next song. And I had it all land out and this and the other. He goes, what if we did this and that? I go, oh my gosh, dude, it's going to.
it's a double-edged sword.
But we started doing it. It's better than it was before. You know,
Yeah.
so it turns three-dimensional. You're like, I'm so glad. And that's what it is.
That's what we were doing a bunch today for the new song and stuff.
It's like
Him
hashing
giving
out the
suggestions
little
about my drum
Hashing them
parts
out.
Yeah.
and everything, yeah. And it made the song better and everything else. Now, you were asking earlier, too, with this question, if we don't like some of the songs that we play. I was struggling with this new one. Like, I straight up told them today, I was like, I do not like the drums in this song at all. I think they suck. I was like, I think it's too simple. But then we all talked it out, worked on it, and now it's just like, yeah, I like it now. It's good. I don't like playing Jerry's because it wears me
What is
out.
this?
Kathy's calling you. We got a phone call
hey.
on the computer, Kathy.
Sorry. I got to go, Kathy.
Bye, Kathy.
That's my mother-in-law.
Yeah, I seen it pop up. At first I was like, is that a phone call for real?
Shout out to all mother-in-laws.
Shout out to Kathy. She's
Yeah,
calling
I'm
back.
gonna call her.
Yeah, can you call? What is going on, dude?
It's just automatically connecting her through too. That's crazy.
Bro, it keeps calling her or something, dude.
No, it's like it looked like she's calling you.
Yeah, call me. Oh, dude, homie.
And it was just patching her through automatically.
But I think
There it is.
What the world, bro? I keep hanging it up. I don't know. So, but still, yeah. And I was talking. Who was I talking to? I might have been talking to Dylan last week about it. But like, well, I was also talking to my friend Ryan Wood. Shout out Ryan Wood. He's one
Yeah, I
who works.
love Ryan.
He works all the doors, and yeah, he loves. We got to talk about like some email today, but anyway, like, there's people who can like, if you're able to play, God bless. Anyway, she's calling again. Anyway, so like, you guys are talented musicians, and that's okay. And you guys can play, and you guys are showing like what you guys can absolutely play amazingly, and it sounds super, super good. And like, and it's totally evident. But even if you write a song, it's like, yo, I feel like I'm not doing anything on this song. But just know that if the song is solid and it sounds amazing, listen, if it sounds amazing and it's good, and if it gives you vibes like that's like unforgettable, that doesn't mean, you know what that means. It doesn't mean like, you know what that means. Brody's looking at me like, well, what is that look? Where is that look?
We literally had this.
This is like deja vu.
This is literally what.
There's a lot of things. And I'm not saying this to like be egotistical or brag and stuff like that, but I can play fast. But like, as I've gotten older, what I've realized is like, if that's not serving the song, what good is it?
Right.
Yeah.
And that's not because you
And that's like the thing I had to deal with today because I'm wanting to go.
Oh yeah, it's fun to do that. I love
Right.
just
Go
like
hard.
Right.
There's plenty of times where I'm sitting there fucking noodling and stuff like that. And,
Exactly.
And the guys are like, hey, we're practicing a song. I'm just in my own little world. Like, but that's not serving practice. And like that kind of same thing applies to writing a song. Like if the whole thing's blah, 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 it doesn't have that dynamic.
Well, there's
that
lots of
ebb and flow.
okay. Killswitch Engage. Like Duckowitz is an amazing guitarist, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is he playing everything he can play? Absolutely not. Absolutely. But you hear the songs though. They're like it's like candy metalcore, like unforgettable like anthems and songs you'll never forget. You know what I'm saying? And so, but some of that stuff is needed though. Some of the stuff like intricate stuff. Now listen. That doesn't say that Killswitch is like anybody can step up and start playing some Killswitch Engage because the guitar is tough and the drums are tough. But if you sit back and listen to it, you couldn't tell that these guys are just like they're holding back, but at the same time there's little peaks of like their actual like what they can do on an instrument. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, like I bet they could be like a deathcore band.
Because you got because they have the capability to do that. And sometimes it's like hey man, make no mistake, my sword is sheathed. I may have not used it in 3 years, but listen, when the time comes for me to use it, I can use it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're lobbing people's heads
Yeah,
off.
I'm just not swinging it just because I can swing it, but I'll swing it at the right time when it needs to be swung, type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and Brody's got it.
Yeah,
He's got it.
Yeah, this song, but anyway, that's a compliment to you guys. You guys are good.
Appreciate that.
I like you guys.
Appreciate it. I love you.
All right. So what else? So what else is going on with you guys?
Just
Lots of shows. Well, a few shows. Not lots of shows. We got a few shows coming up.
5 of them.
Yeah, and it's
That's it. 5.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
the Auburn Yard. Then we got one in Illinois, and
yeah, I'm super excited. It's a hardcore / Midwest emo
Is it the thing?
mix up.
Is that the thing with Jimmy or whatever?
Yeah,
Jimmy Keep.
Yeah,
Shout
nice.
out.
Shout out
Jimmy.
Keep, dude. That's
Yeah, I'm still bringing my PS5 so we can play Mortal Kombat, bro.
That's about time for them to come back down, don't you think?
Yeah, well, I was just messaging him one day, like just shooting the breeze with him, and I was like, man, I'd love to see you guys again or something. And then he's like, I think I sent him Restless, like the pre-final mix, just like, so there's some special people I'll send it out, and I'll let the guys know.
Oh, yeah.
Just be like, hey, don't tell nobody. Shh.
check this
You
out.
know, it's usually just to people in other bands because they're the most responsible about it.
Yeah, they're not
But
gonna put
they're
it
not
on.
gonna, you know,
Check it out.
don't turn on my name.
LimeWire parents.
But I sent it to him, and he's like, "This is badass. I'm gonna show this to the guys." So he's like, showed it to the band, and then we just started talking about doing a show together. And I was like, "This is gonna be insane because we're playing in the town where the American Football House is at."
Yeah, the album.
So, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, the house.
Yeah, it's in that
I'm gonna
city.
be in the attic window just screaming.
I don't know if
Yeah.
we're allowed in there.
We're gonna take pictures.
No, the
Brody's like, it's happening.
American football
knocking
and
at
somebody
permission.
else, some record company bought it. And it's like,
Polyvinyl?
Yeah, they've like made it like a historic landmark, bro. Yeah,
It was going to be torn down at one point. There's a
Yeah.
whole story about it.
yeah.
wow.
Like they saved it. Like it's we could go visit it. I don't know about going in, but for sure you can go see it.
Why is everybody bringing up American football all the time when I ask like
Because
what's
they're
the
like
favorite?
legends
Legends and,
in Midwest emo.
Yeah, they
Why?
They kind of started it.
Well,
They kinda did start it.
Yeah,
Yeah?
they were under
91?
They were underground in '99 is when
yeah,
that album
1999 is when that album dropped. And then they just disappeared.
forever, and then they came out of nowhere, started making music again, and it was like right before the fifth wave revival, you know, like the emo kind of blowing up again with all these new bands. But
And they came out and started sold out shows, like playing with bands like Covet and
and it's just like the way they composed music during that time and just in general
And created
with
their own tuning.
Yeah, they alternate tuning. Yeah, like they made tunings that were unique.
Nevermet off that album is in FAGCGE or something. It's basically an open F tuning.
Yeah, but it's like a modified open F.
Only reason I know that is because I did a cover of it back in
Oh,
the
wow.
day.
Yeah, so it's
And I had to completely relearn my instrument basically.
and like the way
Oh, man.
the drummer played like a certain style of like almost like jazz drums.
Yeah, almost like jazz and traditional at the same time. It was weird. Like he'd hold one stick jazz and play
then,
regular.
you know, and they just kind of, and then the way the guy sang, you know, he wasn't the best singer, but it sounded good over the
mix and
melodic.
everything.
That's what I think.
Noodles
That's what I
and
like most. I think too.
Yeah, because none of us are the best singers or
yeah,
anything.
it's not
But we can hold a note
Except
and
for
hold a
Jake.
harmony. You know?
Jake's great. Like I'm just getting by. I don't want to speak for anybody else, but
Yeah, Jake, you're good. You're a good singer, dude.
I get by, man.
You get by.
you get more. We may get by.
We get by, he says. But no, it's beautiful though. You know, I mean, the thing is, like, I love what you said about like. That thing is one of the favorite part about some of these bands. It's like the notes aren't perfectly hit. What the heck?
They're getting
Cut
wild over here.
bro. You got Wild Kingdom over here. Yeah. So, but that's one of the most enjoyable things growing up, is like hearing these bands where the note wasn't exactly there. It was like a little sharp, a little flat. I go, but that moment in that song when that happened, I go, this kind of gives me like, yo, this kind of just like inserts itself into my, you know, memory, my DNA, where every time I hear it, this brings back memories. Like, dude, it's so good. Just the vibe and just the emotion that comes from that. You know what I'm saying? Just the kind of the chills it kind of gives you. So I think that's what I kind of got from this one here, because I don't like. It's got to be. It's got to be authentic and organic. You know what I'm saying? It can't be just like. It can't be on the money all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some things do, but not. But to kind of capture like emotion and everything else, you can't be just like, you know.
As far as capturing emotion, I remember the first time that these guys showed me Super Glued, and that was before I'd even written anything with it. Brought anything to it. Like, I didn't even know I was going to do any vocals for this band, like backup or
for
otherwise.
real?
No, I came in. I was like, I'm just gonna. They need another guitarist. That's what they've been looking for. They've been asking me about it for a while.
I was basically stalking him
Yeah.
on Facebook, and anytime I'd go to a show, I'd be looking out for him. Like, where is this dude at? Yeah, because I tried out for his band, Surface and Breathe, like months and months before that. Like, I was going to try out as a vocalist and stuff, and then that didn't work out.
Yeah, for a while, after Surface and Breathe broke up, I didn't want anything to do with the band for a while. There was almost a sort of mourning period over that, because Surface was just such a part of my life for a long time, and I was really weirdly picky about who I wanted to be in a band with. And like the first time they asked me, I said no. And I just felt like it wasn't the right time. I wasn't in the right headspace yet to be in a band. And then something ended up clicking the next time.
Right.
That when I saw them as a three-piece, and just some of the material they were doing it and how they were doing it and the response to it, it felt right.
The algorithm changed. You're
Yeah,
like, I can
finally,
fit
for the
this
better.
algorithm.
Well, something I've noticed too of you guys are really like, you guys are like super fans of like all the band, like local bands.
Yeah.
That's something.
I
Another
love that.
thing
I love that so much.
Shout out to him for the weekend.
We
Three
all
Bloods, my
listen
top
to-
two favorite right now.
Yeah, we all listened to little bands. Like, that was something that got me about Brody. He would, when we first met and was hanging out, like, I was the only person I knew that listened to the kind of music, like the little bands.
wow.
the
Like
stuff-
10 monthly listeners, not even 80 views on a song.
It was like 180,
Gold mines,
and
Gary.
yeah, and it's like just amazing
love
bands
that, I
out
love
here,
that.
and it's, you know, like I remember he brought one up to me, and I was like, oh, you listen to those?
Wow.
That's it, man.
It was you and him that clicked on modern baseball the first time.
Modern baseball.
And,
oof.
I think it was Delta Sleep, man, you were talking about, because I was really digging Delta Sleep at the time. I still dig Delta
we
Sleep.
found, like, he was listening to Unamused Dave. I couldn't believe it. Like,
That's where I feel like a lot of noodliness in our songs comes from, is Jake's listening into that.
Yeah, he got me into Snooze. They have this album called Familiaris.
Yeah, so good.
And it's absolutely amazing. And some of the stuff that
It's all
they
about
do.
dude's dog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a whole life cycle about a dog and like them like
Taking
like
care of it
being-
as a puppy to it passing away.
Oh,
Yeah, it became one of my girlfriend's favorite albums of all time.
Yeah,
I passed it along. She loves it even more than I do. So, you know,
Whoa,
there's a
whoa,
ripple
whoa.
effect when it comes to sharing music. It's like you're sharing a part of yourself in your world to another person, and you're affecting somebody
It's beautiful.
in a profound way.
yeah.
So, okay, so you know, this is like a TED Talk. This is like the master class on Midwest Emo. So I'm asking questions, okay?
Okay.
because I don't know everything about it. I'm not the authority on it. Because like I don't spend my time listening to it, not because I don't like it.
We don't want to authorize it either, but we're really huge fans of it.
You're doing it now. Okay, so everybody at this table has a PhD except for me, as far as like in this genre and everything.
So you hate us.
I'm familiar with it, but at the same time, though, would I be correct in that in some of the pull for this genre is like the lyrics are a big part. I get that part. Okay, they're an amazing part. Is it a combination of that and like because it has like this noodly, like intricate type things meshed with the emotional lyrics? Help me out, guys.
It's hard to describe it because there's so many bands that do it so different. Like on one side, you've got something that
Is everyone noodly or no?
not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
No. I don't think it's a prerequisite to be called Midwest
Okay,
emo.
okay, I like it.
Like there's Pine Grove, and Pine Grove is very folky. It feels like it takes like the most heart-wrenching things from other genres, like indie or math rock, and it blends it in with emo. It's almost like it sort of like softens out the rough edges of it and almost gives it this just like very organic.
It's like a raw, organic, like feel. Yeah, I think it has a lot to do with like the feel of the song. Like whenever you listen to it, it's like if it leaves you with that certain feeling, and it's like a recipe. You know, it's like you don't have to have the noodles. You don't have to have the crappy vocals. Sometimes it ain't gonna have vocals. You know, it's like it could just be.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, there's a bunch of like instrumental bands that I would consider like Midwest emo just because the way they sound.
I
Like
got you.
Totoro and
Clever
Girl.
Standards. Yeah, it's like
Okay.
it's math rock, but it's like it has this emotional. Via Luna.
Violin,
Yeah,
There's a certain way that bands in this genre sort of like pulling your heartstrings in this very specific way that's kind of unique to it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it has. I know a lot of people talk about the DIY part of it too. Like a lot of Midwest emo is bands like us that are strictly doing it themselves with no label, nobody coming down telling them
nothing like
you
that.
gotta sound like this, you gotta do this, you
doing
gotta
it with what we got.
Yeah,
There's a very punk ethos that, I mean, you can trace that back through emo and hardcore all the way back to old punk. If
Oh,
you
yeah,
want to
yeah,
get
yeah.
all
and
like,
even rooted in blues.
all the
Yeah,
roots
it's all
of it.
comes from blues, you know. So,
Right on. Okay.
but yeah, like as far as like the Midwest, there's actually, it's funny you bring that up. There is a meme that's like a joke. It's about like somebody trying to like label what Midwest emo is,
Right.
and it's like this big long explanation, and people like it was funny because when I first started seeing it, like people would post it,
Yeah.
and then there'd be people coming out the woodworks being like, "Bro, this is bull! Like that's not how you define." And then it's like this is the joke.
Yeah,
like this is the thing. Yeah,
you speak to the point of it while trying to prove it wrong.
yeah.
I just feel like it pulls from everything, like even whether it's a little bit of something or a lot of something, because like then again, like we're not the Midwestiest emo
sounding band.
Yeah, because I don't know a whole lot of bands who do like a lot of double bass and stuff, and like I blast beat and stuff in a couple songs.
Right.
There was something
Because we started off playing like metal, like straight. That's all me and him wanted
Well,
to do
yeah,
when we first
absolutely.
started playing. Was like deathcore, death metal, black metal, whatever. So and then just incorporating that and like having to slow down and hold back a little bit, and like try because I'm trying not to incorporate it as much because I'm getting better as just I feel like a regular drummer, I guess, like no double bass, and like just with my rolls and stuff too, and everything like that.
Well, I'm really fascinated with the like aspects as far as like the family tree of any genre, kind of like where the roots of it kind of starts and everything. Also, obviously, there's been like a lot of waves of like emo throughout the years, and like you said, and certain revivals of particular sounds. And I'm familiar with some, but like I feel like Midwest emo is kind of like I can't identify either.
Ambiguous, right?
Ambiguous, very ambiguous, and
Yeah.
everything else. And sometimes my brain, sometimes I tell myself, like, Gary, you don't have to understand it. You just need to sit back and just enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes I get in a headspace where I'm like trying to figure it out. I don't know, because I'm just human. That's how I think, And when you listen to a ton of music, you're like, what kind of pulls? What kind of sounds like? this or whatever, and you try to find, because people love it and people are into it and everything. I think what's good about what you guys do is you kind of make it your own. You know, which is really, really cool and everything. But how hard is the noodles? Because there's no way I'm going to be able to pull them off. So how I'm about to sound like Seinfeld. How long does it take to do a noodle?
These three, we just eat noodles with them most of the time.
It usually starts with a chord.
What is a noodle? Like what are you doing?
The way that I write a riff, the way I write a riff like that a lot of the time, and especially for this genre, is I actually kind of take a drummer's approach, because there's the rhythm part, and then towards the end of the riff there will be a fill, but it's a guitar fill, not a drum fill. So it'll be like, okay, let me do this chord with a rhythm that I think is kind of angular and offbeat, and then I'll throw at the very end like a one note like little run, and then do the same thing with the same rhythm on a different chord, and another run that has the same rhythm as the first one.
It's so fun to listen to, man. It's so fun to listen to. So I mean, especially in this last song, I'm really like, oh, yo, man, if you guys like,
it's fun to be around those two, because they're like walking, talking, autistic supercomputers.
So who's the noodliest of them all? Jake, are you the noodliest?
I guess so.
It's a noodle factory, bro.
Yeah. Top ramen.
Yeah, he wakes up and he pisses
Oh,
noodles.
this shit was gonna be a song title. Nobody, we're claiming it, right?
We got dibs. Sorry.
Top ramen. Oh, dang, dude.
We did have some pretty cool news, but we had to turn it down, sadly.
What's up?
Billy got messaged by Thoughts on Bowling.
Yeah. They hit us up.
Yeah, they hit us up.
We love those guys.
Wanted us to play with them in Memphis.
Yeah, they're putting together a show in Memphis in October 2nd. So be on the lookout.
Go to that show if you're in that area. Go to that show, and if you're not, come see us.
I'm not
We'll
sure
be
if we're
in
supposed
Little
to
Rock.
tell about a show like that unless it's already announced. I hope.
Jumbo.
That's okay.
I doubt it'll be a
Jumbo.
big deal, bro.
He's
Just
not
shout
here.
out that they're cool and that they wanted us to play with them.
Yeah.
I don't see no harm in
I've
that.
been wanting to play with them for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, we can just cut that part out.
All right, consider it cut. It's done. No.
The part where I said, yeah.
Right. All right. Okay. You guys are done, like, I don't want to get into that right now, though. I really want to kind of, like, I said, we can do, like, the regular, like, the top 5 on the fly thing, but whatever. But I kind of want to kind of get your, you mentioned, like, we kind of talked a little bit about, we mentioned some local bands. You guys said you guys are fans, like, super fans of, like, local bands. But is there anybody, like, you guys are kind of looking at recently that's really kind of catching your eye as far as, like, Jonesboro, Little Rock, or anything like that in the state?
Mine's done for the weekend. They're from like the Fayetteville area. I'm pretty sure. We played with them a couple of times. They're just a bunch of great young goofy guys.
Yeah, they're funny. They crack me up.
They did they did Lump by President of the United States.
Yeah.
They did a cover of it and made
for real.
they're
So
like
good.
a garage weird band, like garage funky grunge band. Like they're really good at what they do.
It reminds me of that underground 90s punk, that just had that like raw, like
really?
madness to it. You know what I mean?
They have that thing where it's like when you hear them, it's unmistakably them. Like think of somebody like The Offspring. As soon as they, like they're a punk band, but you're not going to mistake them for another punk band. You know what I'm saying?
Really cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, like I love Echo Chamber by them, and then Kill Your Brother.
Yeah.
That's like their weirdest song they got. It's so good. It's like sounds nothing like their other songs.
Well, who were these bands recently? Because I was gonna do some research on some of the bands that played like Last Night and
Odicity and
who is
Pending
that?
Approval.
Who is that? I think the Pending Approval guys mentioned those dudes, but in passing, I could not remember.
I know a guy I know used to be in that band, Caleb Lane, and then
Are they an 870 band?
yeah, they're 870 local. They're all around
nice.
here, I
Okay.
think.
Right on. Okay.
Their drummer Brian Hutton, is that his last name? I think. Yeah. I met him once. He came to one of our shows and caught us playing, and he's been wanting to get us to book a show with him. We just been so busy with everything else, and with August and stuff, we weren't trying to play anything up until the show we got next weekend. Because the last month we played like 5 shows in a month, 2 weekends back to back.
Yeah, we had like so many shows in 1 month. We had back-to-back shows the 5th and the 6th, right?
Yeah,
and then
the
the
next
18th
weekend.
and the 19th. No, it was the weekend after that we didn't have anything, but then we had the 18th and the 19th, and then the 20.
It was like the 25th and 26th or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
So, yeah, and we had another month that was like that. Wasn't it April?
Yeah,
where we had like
April
4
was
shows that
insane.
month. So
And
it's like we're learning
everything
our.
was out of town, I think, too.
Yeah, we
That's good.
get show offers left and right. We've had a few we've had to turn down, and then there's like, we had a band hit us up from Tulsa, wanted us to play in Little Rock with them.
Dude.
Bet people like he's had people like from North Carolina and stuff wanting
San
us to play.
Diego, yeah, I had
San
somebody from
Diego,
San
too.
Diego hit us up and said they found us on a playlist and they're like, love the sound.
That's so good, man.
Yeah.
It's very validating in a way that none of the other projects that I've ever been in has been.
It's gotta feel so good though, man.
Yeah.
It's been this ocean of like the ocean of Spotify and everything else, and to know that someone hears you from North Carolina or San Diego or Tulsa, and they're just kind of like, yo.
Or you see like that list at the end of the year, and it's like 3% in Austria with your listeners or whatever all year round.
Yeah.
I'm like, shout out to that 3% in Austria,
Oh my
baby.
God, it's so odd.
With everybody that makes music and being aware of it, because everybody puts their stuff on streaming services.
Yeah, yeah.
How many like things get posted there every day? It can be easy as artists to feel like a drop in the bucket.
Yeah. It's easy. It's
Well, it
easy
feels
to
like
feel
you're
like
getting dropped
that.
in the ocean. It's got a really big bucket.
Absolutely, because there's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that kind of goes into the creative process and everything, especially when you're kind of like just really kind of agonizing over one section or one chord or one transition. Those type of things like just like it's going to make or break the song or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But and then for someone to kind of notice, I mean, I'm kind of like, I try to pay attention to bands like. They're like I find I'm with some of my favorite bands are like a couple hundred listeners a month, but man, if you put out good stuff, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty rad, dude. You're getting kind of noticed and everything. I know with us, it's kind of like I know as far as that creative process, you're putting out music, you want people kind of to hear what you're doing, and they hear the blood, sweat, and tears kind of behind like what you're doing, hoping it's like catching somebody's attention and everything. And when it does, like when you get those comments or like when you get those like DMs like, yo, that song is so good, and that's what there's a girl out and like she was at our Conway show, and it's like we just played that one. Like we played that one show at
Full Moon Records?
At Full Moon, yeah, and like
Shout out Full Moon. It's always
shout
fun
out Full
playing
Moon,
there.
and like
Yeah,
that
they're
was
always
just
awesome.
like, and through that, because of that, like she came on, she drove up to come see us. Like we didn't play the shutdown show, but she still kind of drove that way to kind of come watch and everything. And so to know your music is like that meaningful to somebody is pretty rad. It's kind of opening up some doors for you guys.
Yeah, that's like we went and saw, me, Billy, my wife, and his cousin Ryan. We went and saw Suicide Boys, and the night before, REC was going to be playing in town. So I was like, I got to catch them before I go out of state. And like those guys are so good. And I think it was the weekend after we all played at Reynolds or whatever they were playing. Because that was it.
It was a couple weekends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Time is not my friend. I'm always like, is it Tuesday, Wednesday? What's going on?
What year is it? 1776?
Yeah, what year is it? So you guys playing some out of town shows?
Out of state too.
Out of state?
Yeah,
Illinois.
Okay.
Got the Stella. We were playing at Stella's Vineyard in October, and I'd never heard of the venue until we got offered to play the show, and
It's a house show. It's a house.
yeah, it's like a house venue. So
Those are my
again,
favorite.
I look forward to it.
Speaking of, whatever happened to Grandma Lolly's?
I don't know. I got talking about that last week with like Dylan and everything. So I thought it came back for a second because she had posted or something.
She said that she was going to open it back up once it cooled off. Because I think
there we go.
it gets so hot during the summer
Oh my God.
that she shuts it down, or whoever runs it shuts it down.
She runs. Yeah, she runs it. I think it gets super hot in that.
So probably like coming soon, they'll probably fire it back up.
I'll never forget seeing that video on the Catalyst where you just hear, I think it's Steve's breakdown. You're just like, ting!
Oh God.
Dun, dun, dun,
Oh,
dun.
God.
It's just you lean back.
That whole little just reel was so epic to me. I was just like, gosh.
I was dying to see Catalyst after that. I was like,
that was our
I was
first,
like a revival, baby.
first and last time in Little Rock. So maybe, yeah. I miss Little Rock, dude. When you get back down there,
Yeah, we're excited to finally get to play.
I think.
Yeah.
it's our first time.
that's good news. People need to come out to that.
Yeah.
People need to come out to that.
I got a buddy that I worked
That's
with.
the Wes Hoffman show, right?
Yeah, October 2nd.
He's got a pretty good following
And
behind him
then
and
the
stuff.
Stella's Vineyard is like the 25th, I think. 10:25 maybe.
I got the calendar.
Hey,
right
who
here.
else is? I was going to ask you guys. Who else is on that? There's like a show that Chase is putting together. We're playing on the 6th at Huntington Square.
We'll be gone. We're playing in Illinois that day on the 6th.
You guys playing in Illinois that day?
Mm-hmm.
But there's a band on that flyer. I can't. Every time I go to think about them,
Is it Unseen Forces?
no, man. It's like
Letterman?
no. I can't remember them.
You're talking about on
No,
our
it's
flyer
not
or
on
Chase's
our flyer.
flyer?
On Chase's
Chase's
flyer. It's
flyer.
not-
Chase's flyer.
My bad.
I can't remember. It's like I have to look at it because I was got wondering. I go, are they a local band? And because I never heard of them before. That's sometimes I think like I'm missing out. Like because sometimes things are kind of moving around here. I go, is there another band? Like is there it's like another band
Yeah, I mean,
formed
they're popping up
around here?
and-
Yeah, they keep popping up and everything.
So people are starting to play at Huntington Square now?
Well, I don't know. He rented it out. We're going to be playing down there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so if that if that,
I mean,
goes,
if
that goes
People
well,
show up and
people
show out.
show
up,
That's
yeah.
all that matters.
Like, I'm not saying crazy bad. I don't know how it's going to be.
yeah, speaking of new
It's just
venues,
crazy in general.
The next Jonesboro show we're playing is the revival of the Shed. We got Leaving
Yeah,
for
the Shed.
Arizona coming down for a Tuesday show.
Yeah, they're from Oklahoma.
That's
Oklahoma.
the Tuesday
yeah.
after. That's
North Carolina.
9/9.
North Carolina, yeah.
That's right.
September 9th.
Yeah, Scott
Yeah, so-
Boland from Pending Approval.
Yeah,
Shout out. He's the one who
shout
was asking
out.
us trying to get all that together.
So
Yeah.
Scott's put because he sent me something like he's trying to like get all those shows back at the Shed and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had no recollection. I go, what is that spot? So I did like the map. I got on the maps. I go, I'm not seeing it, man. I'm not seeing it. Somewhere in East Johnson. I was like way off. I was like across. I was like over there by University. Like I was
Kane's
like,
Alibi?
Kane's Alibi.
They're okay. Do you remember the mortuary project back in the day when you were running
Barely.
Commonwealth? Brandon Gamzo, that's him and his wife's little project. It's awesome. They do
Yeah, they're
like
good.
Oh really?
yeah, they're
It's very
like
southern fried
alternate
rock.
southern rock,
Yeah.
and then they do covers like from like Tool to.
Yeah.
Is this the band? Have they played some shows already? Like at the Rec
We
Room
just
or
played
something?
blank
Yeah,
with
we
them
played
with
with them at
Blanket
Rec
FM at the Rec Room.
Did they have backup singers?
No, it's just her.
No, just
No,
her.
that's Creek Stink had backup stinkers. The folk band.
Yeah,
Creek Stink had backup
Stinkers, yeah, they are
singers,
little
not backup
stinkers.
stinkers. But yeah, one played a washboard and then the other one was just a singer. Yeah.
You got, I got their vinyl hanging up on my wall.
Dude.
there.
We're playing a wedding with them soon, October 11th. Yeah. It's
You guys
all-
are playing a wedding?
Yeah.
No.
They're playing a wedding. It'll
way.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he
gonna
can't
be
make
out.
I
with
think
that
this is
show.
like the third show since I've joined the band that I haven't been able to. Anyway,
Yeah, because Summer at the Amp was the first one because you just got in the band.
I didn't
and we
know
got,
anything yet.
Yeah, we got
No
called that
way.
morning, last minute,
No
to play
way.
that show.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I remember getting the video call from him, and they were like, "Show," and I was like,
That was
"No."
that was a crazy day. Our step uncle just passed away. We get a call from John saying, "Hey man, we need a band to play. Can y'all play?" And we're like, "Yeah, we'll come play." I was like, "We need to get our mind off of this somehow." And luckily they were down, and
Yeah,
it was understandable with him. Him like, oh, "I'm not crafted my master craft yet."
I kind of knew the songs, but I would have just gotten up there and.
And then what was the other show? We did the second Conway show where he was at our producer's and his like
Wedding,
best friend
yeah.
growing up wedding. And
Yeah,
John Agnew.
Shout
Shout
out
out
John
John
Agnew.
Agnew. done the production for all of what we've got for the EP.
Yeah.
Yeah. He sounded familiar. Like I've heard that name dropped several times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's from here.
Yeah, he was doing sound before he moved.
That's right.
He was doing sound for like.
He did Paul's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
He's done all the songs except for Jerry's.
Yeah.
That's been our producer
Yeah.
for everything except for
Yeah.
that song.
Yeah, my friend / car insurance salesman and just musical buddy Caleb Hammond recorded Jerry's.
I've heard that name too.
Yeah, he was in that Mary Beth band. That
Is he still
chick
playing
that was
piano
like
with
placed
her?
top 12 in American Idol one year.
Dude,
Yeah, they got signed, and he's not with the band anymore. But they got signed, and like they played at the Senate and stuff. Like played in Washington. They played like big gigs.
Yeah, I remember he hit me up about doing photos.
do you guys care about being signed or not?
Not
We just want
exactly.
to tour and like be able to like
Yeah.
if we do tour like make enough money to have to like bring some back. You know what I mean?
Pretty much
Just not
everything
be a
I've
waste.
heard about being signed is a nightmare.
Yeah, I don't wanna be
It's
a slave
basically
to the
like
industry.
You're basically indebted to them.
I know. That's all I hear too. I
It's
go, I
nothing
don't know if
good.
I
I
wanna do
cringe when
that.
bands sell out. Like
Yeah.
I just won't listen to you no more.
Well, being in debt though.
Yeah.
It's
Being in
like
debt, like major debt. I'm not talking
We're,
about like
we're already
$100,000.
slaves. We're already slaves anyways to the government.
I've
I
got
don't want to
plenty
be
of
slave to
student
anything
debt. I don't
else.
need any more.
Yeah, I don't need. Yeah.
Yeah. We
Anything
just
that-
want to tour and touch people's hearts, basically.
Yeah.
Anything that a label could do for us, we're trying to do ourselves. I think the only thing is like just a huge marketing push, which I mean,
That's
we're
about
just
it.
kind of slowly,
again,
keeping the momentum going the way that we can,
You guys
doing the
got
pace
real
that we
work
can.
going.
You guys have
Playing
good
shows
relationships
and
going on, like with other bands, like you know, saying
That's
so,
the most important thing.
Yeah, like
Yeah, that's
we've-
why we're always just being ourselves out there with everybody and just
Yeah, like we've
being
made
nice and
friends with
courteous.
Saturdays at your place and Trash and a
Yeah,
bunch
and
of
Derek from
the-
Trash, he does all of their stuff solo dolo, like all the merch.
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, he is DIY all
He is
the way.
the guy. Like when we met him, he was just out, like he was just buzzing around that venue the entire time, just getting stuff done
Right.
until they're set, and then like you see him relaxing in the corner. It's just like it's a job.
Yeah, it's a grind. You know, like I make all our own merch. I've tried my best to get like all the music equipment that we need to be able to play shows and be able to do things. I try to make as much of this happen as I can, and like we've done a great job. Like, and,
I think so.
yeah, and we just keep on, and that's why, like I told them, like I'm confident in our ability, and I know we get a lot of good
Yeah.
praise from people for our sound and everything. So it's like I know we've got the rest of
Does it ever get tiring? No.
Oh yeah.
No, I mean, no. I'm talking as far as like hearing like the praise.
Oh no. Like just the,
Oh,
the
no,
process.
I'm
I'm ready
so
to hear
grateful.
more praise from more fans when we get bigger and get more heard and more out there. That's the
Yeah,
only thing
it's-
about the praise that I'm complaining about is just getting ready to be praised more.
Yeah, it's
by
like
a bigger
I'm
group.
grateful for it. It's like, none of these people have to give a shit about us. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
'cause-
It's
yeah.
like,
Just give a shit about the music.
Yeah, people's attention spans like it's in one
Yeah.
ear and out the other and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
So for our stuff to just like stay in somebody's brain for longer than a second, that's fantastic.
And for this area, you know, I don't like to keep referring to that, but man, there's some really. I mean, I'm just not saying. There's some really like worthy bands that need to be heard more often.
Or need to be on tour right now.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
something.
absolutely,
Very
absolutely.
well.
Yeah, the last time that me and you sat down, it wasn't anything like it is now, and we were shocked at how it was back then.
Right. I think that's the way it's kind of gonna be. You know, I think you're this band, and after a while you become like. I don't know. Maybe leaders.
It's all coming full circle again.
Yeah.
Because you were the guy back in the day in the early 2000s, bringing in bands like Within Ruins and stuff, coming to play local shows and stuff like that. And now it's like Evan, shout out to Evan Holcomb, bringing
Oh, yeah.
like Snake Father, Claymore, all these big hardcore bands. It's
Right,
like
right.
it's kind of like you. Like unforcibly passed a torch, honestly. I know you've been
Well,
bringing
it
down
needs to
bands
keep-
like Power Play and stuff too.
But it needs to keep rolling.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And
saying. I'm glad we still have someone that is like around that age group that is able to do that. Pull all that game.
Yeah,
get all
because
these
he's
people.
just 19.
Yeah,
it's
he's so young.
It's not going to stop with you. Like there's somebody else that's going to do it for a long,
You need
long
somebody.
time.
Because that.
Yeah, it's like he's like you're passing the torch along.
Yeah, it needs to keep going because we were back. Like I think we were first talking. We were like complaining because we couldn't find a venue for anything. We're trying to get a show, trying to get anybody, and just kind of get an open door somewhere. you know, and we're kind of like dependent upon, well, Paragould still is, you know, dependent upon like a community building or whatever. And I don't want to be at the community building, you know, because I feel like Jonesboro, like, things are happening, things are going, shows are coming in, and like Evan's at that right age, like he's 19, he's not going to let up. If he enjoys booking shows, he'll probably do it for forever. If you feel like the same,
and he's good at it.
And if that goes everybody playing in bands right now, hopefully everybody does it as long as they can do it. Because one thing, it's fulfilling, and I love making music. Whether I get like or whatever, I get somebody like in my DM saying I meant a lot or whatever to see you guys, or that's enough fuel for me, because like I'm not, you know, I don't have like I'm not going to get big or whatever, and I'm cool with that, because that's not why I'm in it, you know what I'm saying? I have other reasons, but the fact of the matter is, it's like, God, you kind of, as long as you're pushing the envelope with your music and consistent with your music and making great music and taking opportunities when you can take opportunities, things pay off. Things do pay off. You know what I'm saying? They will. Yeah. And but sometimes, like Cameron says, sometimes it can get tiring. It will, and it can. But as long as you guys, and it's as persistent as you guys are, just like every week you're showing up. You're doing the thing. Yeah. That's the best you can do at the time, right?
This dude showed up to practice last week, looked like death, found out he had strep throat. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like he still showed up and showed out, though. You know, it's like we still
glad he didn't get sick, too.
I ended up getting sicker. I just about couldn't get out of bed, so I ended up having to call into work and stuff like that. If I had known, I probably would have taken care of myself a little bit better and maybe not shown up, because could have gotten all of them sick.
Yeah, but that's why I say, like, that just shows our grit. Like, that shows where your head's at. You know, and like
that shows, and that's shown in the attitude, I think.
And if you would have been any worse, just a little bit worse, we probably would have shut it down and told you to go home. I was like, we were all like, side eye, like, you okay, buddy?
Let's take him to the back.
Yeah.
Old Yeller.
Let's take him in the back there.
Plenty of room out there.
Hydrotherapy, he's got it.
What do you like? I mean, as far as the scene goes, are we doing good? Everything going as far as looking at the scene, does it look good?
It seems like it's doing pretty fair. I've not been going to as many shows just because of personal life and stuff.
Same. I want to go to more.
I've got a bazillion things going on.
This coming month though is going to be Show City. Like there's going to be a bunch of good stuff going on.
Yeah, it seems pretty consistent. Shows are coming through, and I think
bands are coming back. Like My Against the War's coming back. They're doing their whole album or whatever, playing with Second Life and Tiny Towns and Go for Gold. Yep, because it's a mixed genre show. So.
Right on.
I love mixed bills like that.
Yeah, they're great, and we need to keep them coming too.
Yeah. That's why I was excited when Jimmy showed me that flyer. I was like, this is like emo bands and hardcore bands.
More, I think we need more. Yeah, I like the mixed venues.
Like I love the hardcore stuff. I really do, but like you don't want the scene to get too segregated.
Right. Yeah.
No, absolutely not. The best shows are kind of like, I mean, that's why I like going to Furnace Fest so much.
I feel like elitists are just like that, because there's like elitists in every type of scene. You know, they're like, let's keep that shit away from our scene.
Yeah, right on.
I want that chocolate mixing in with the peanut butter.
Absolutely. You
turn it into a Reese's cup.
And anybody's who worth their salt and like that, likes, you know, hardcore or whatever, they're all about this, like catching a band, like catching an emo band or indie rock band they really love. Mm-hmm. That's why I'm going to like Furnace Fest. I'm like, I want to go.
That's like a plethora of.
I don't want to miss hot water music. I want to see them. I mean, that's like so good. You know, so I'm like, like one of the few reasons I'm going.
Hey, Furnace Fest, hit us up.
Well, they were having they were trying to get some type of local.
Yeah, Saturday played at Furnace Fest the last year.
They did.
The night before they played with us when we opened for them.
That's right. I caught like a little bit of them.
Yeah, I think you messaged me about it. You sent me like a video.
Yeah.
I was like, nice, we're gonna play with those guys tomorrow.
So cool.
And they're just like everybody. It's crazy. Like, I've always had that like thing in my head, or like when you meet your like heroes and stuff like that, like they're gonna be like some just personified Superman or something and give you the greatest life lessons. But no, they're the same dork you are. They're still giving you awesome life lessons.
Yeah, it kind of speaks to like how the music ends up turning out a lot of the time. It's usually people that are similar to you a lot of the time.
Do you guys pull back on your geekiness at the music that you love? Because sometimes I think I go, Gary, you're just really geeking out. Because like I'm a fan of like what I love and everything and stuff like. Because let me face it, this is like a really niche genres, and the genres we're playing are very niche or whatever. So when you find somebody else, like you guys found each other, you're kind of like, whoa, you like those dudes too? When you're just like talking about forever, you can't stop talking about it. It's like, oh, that song where they do this thing, and you're like, I mean. I can't help it.
They were all like that when I first joined the band. Of course, I was going through a lot of weird personal issues, and I was a lot skinnier. And I mean, that's another side of it. Is like I found a brotherhood, and that saved me from I love it. A lot of crazy crap that was happening last year.
It's funny how that happens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They were at the right place at the right time. For me,
you need that.
Yeah, we've all been there through like breakups, crazy stuff, like people passing away, everything. Just.
I think, listen, it's been a rough year.
Keeping all these turtles out of their shells, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Keeping the head out.
Well, I'm glad the sun is shining on you guys. It's good. I think you guys are going to be all right.
We just got to remind ourselves that it is shining.
Yeah.
It is.
That's why when he tells the name for the EP, everything's fine. Because like even though everything's fine, there's still a lot of stuff going on underneath. But you can't let that stop it from being fun.
You really can't. There's, hold on to that one inevitable truth, that brought you guys together, and grab whatever that lightning was and put that in a jar and set it on the mantle. It's like, this is why we're doing what we're doing, and everything, because you're going to have things, you're going to have voices, you're going to have people or whatever, or situations, but as long as you kind of keep that, like, remember this is what we're doing it for, and do you guys remember that? Mm-hmm. Because it'll get tough, like with any band and everything else, but as long as you guys definitely are there for each other, that's pretty apparent.
Yeah, we're always reminding each other, like, we are a lot.
It's like, we got this.
The chandelier almost represents that. Like, we're each a lot on the chandelier.
Yeah. Turn on the chandelier.
We even had it to where, like, when the other Cameron was in the band, and we unfortunately had him not be in the band no more. The next show we had, there was shout out Cregan's. Rest in peace, Cregan's. There was a chandelier up in there, and there was 5 lights on it, and then there was only 4 members of the band, and 1 light wasn't lit. And we took photos of it and everything. It was one of our profile cover photos where we were kind of sitting in the back of Cregan's, where they load the band equipment in the back and everything.
Yeah, the library.
Yeah, I remember
It's like so much crazy moments happen like that for us, and we manifest so much.
It's like little things, little signs that you're on the right track.
And also, like,
words are so powerful, it's insane.
If you want to go deeper with that, like, there are 4 members now, and that was the first time I saw you guys was when it was you guys and Jeremy.
Yeah, since like 4.
We replaced the Cameron with the Cameron.
Yeah.
Cameron 2.0.
Well, I just remember like a promise I need to keep. So anyway, that's how I give people shout outs for like the comment, because people did comment like on their favorite
yeah. I know. I kind of got into a little debate with Seth Williams about him being an emo band. I was like, lyrically, yeah, they're sad as hell, but they're not a Midwest emo band.
You need to chill out, Brody, with all that mess.
I was just trying to spread wisdom. I got his point. I was just trying to make him see my point.
It said Midwest emo or emo.
Yeah, people were sharing
It's emo, regardless of.
That's why that's
like industrial emo.
Yeah.
I was thinking the copy pasta that goes
Razor
around.
blades,
Real emo consists of the 80 Sunny Day Real Estate mineral rights of screen. American football's not. It's not real emo. Like,
if you guys need we got a bathroom.
It can go off the rails if you let it.
Oh, there is that thing. It's like, well, real emo it came out of like 90s whatever, hardcore, whatever.
Hey, Jake, bathroom?
Hey, over here, man. Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. All right, so I asked everybody what their favorite, the top all-time Midwest emo record was, or emo record. Chase said Schmappin' Jazz by Cap'n Jazz, the record Schmappin' Schmazz.
Yeah, Cap'n Jazz is good. I've heard a few songs off that record.
Yeah.
LP1 by American Football.
Yeah.
Yep.
Iconic. Okay. Why Would I Watch by Hot Mulligan?
Nah,
that dude's gonna blow out his voice one day.
I swear.
So good though. So
it
good.
is. I worry about him and his vocal.
That was like their like the album where they just like started like evolving more.
Mm-hmm. That was a turning point.
So you guys are proof of those first 3 were good?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Coda. Who is a Coda?
They're good live too. Me and Bill saw them in Oklahoma. They're great live.
Yeah.
When broken is easily fixed by Silverstein.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Thumbs up. Okay.
Thumbs up.
Solid.
Post-hardcore emo.
Death is a Warm Blanket by Microwave.
Yes.
Oof,
That's a good name
real
drop
one,
right there.
Microwave. I seen them in Nashville. Phenomenal. They were great.
Were
Seen
they
them with
good?
Delta
Yeah,
Sleep.
they're really good.
Awesome.
I like
Okay.
it when microwaves go. Ding. That's my
Ding.
favorite song by Microwave.
Yeah, no. Beep, 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 beep. That's my second favorite. Okay.
That means the food's ready.
That's definitely my favorite. Ryan Wood. Shout out Ryan Wood. Midwest Emo might be Oso's basking in the glow.
Yeah.
I need to listen to more of them because I
They're
hear
really
that name
good. Yeah.
a lot.
Oh, yeah.
They get slept on a lot, but they're really, really good.
Yeah, they seem a lot.
They're more underground.
More traditional emo is definitely Census Fell. Still searching.
Yeah.
That's a
That's
great
good.
album.
Great album.
Okay. Well, man, he got some. Go Ryan. Brody Betts.
Who's that?
There was a lot.
The Reasons I
of them.
Won't Change album by Tiny Voices.
That album is like my life right now. I love that album. It's their newest album. They need to be bigger than what they already are. I don't know why they're not. Dude's voice is just makes you want to melt.
Beautiful.
It's super relatable.
Yeah.
If anyone listens to that album, listen to Backseat Therapist. It's probably the best song on the whole album.
Backseat Therapist.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know. EP by
Max Hill.
Max Hill.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's some underground favorites. Cats is a good song. What's that song? Next to You. Yep.
Yeah.
Good song.
You guys are like encyclopedias. Okay. American Beauty self-titled EP.
That's just if you want noodly and just harmonic, it's crazy. I think they're like Japanese dudes too, aren't they?
No, they're from
American
New
Beauty?
York.
New York. Okay, yeah.
Nice.
I think from Brooklyn.
No, oh,
I think it's
nice.
Midwest Pen Pals. I'm thinking of that. It's like they're all Japanese or whatever.
Yeah, I know there's a few of
I
them.
would
Yeah.
say Brooklyn. I like it. I'm gonna listen to that one.
Yeah.
Where the Heart Is album by Sweet Pill.
Yes, chick fronted band. They're amazing. Oh my
I
gosh.
think my son-in-law introduced me. I think they're going to be at Furnace Fest.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think they are
yeah.
too. Honestly,
Sweet Pill's dope.
they rock like bowling jerseys and stuff, and like it's a weird little gimmick they got.
I like their vibe.
Seth Williams. Bright Eyes.
Fried Eyes. That's emo.
Lifted.
Absolutely.
Super
Lifted or The Story Is in the Soul and the Soil.
I'm not the biggest on listening to albums by him. I know them because of growing up with friends in high school. I've
Yeah.
listened to a couple of songs. I couldn't name you one, but they're not that
okay.
bad.
Yeah, they were okay. They didn't stand out to me personally.
Okay.
Isn't Lover I Don't Have to Love on that album?
You tell me, bro.
You tell. I don't know.
Okay. I didn't know if Gary, you were familiar with them. I do love Bright Eyes though.
I'm not. I know them, but I'm not listening. Like, I wouldn't know them enough to pick a song out of a lineup. But I wouldn't know it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm Wide Awake. It's Morning is probably the one that I'm most familiar with. Outside of that one, I couldn't tell you what
Because-
what album or what songs on what album.
Is AFI an emo band?
Yeah.
You don't remember AFI?
I know AFI, but are they because when I hear AFI, I think they're a punk rock band.
Well, instrumentally, I feel like but lyrically,
Like their
they're
later
sad boys.
stuff. I feel like their later stuff was very, very, very
Like
much
that?
emo.
Yeah.
They had a
emo. It's like
they had a transformation. Like there was like All Hallows EP era AFI, and then the one where what's that one song? I can't. Now that I'm thinking of them, I can't think of the name of it, but it's like
Yeah, follow.
Yeah.
Was that had the dudes doing the
Follow,
five dance?
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that
Yeah.
one still had some of that like
Okay.
that driven punk rock, but
It does
then you
get more
hear
pop,
December Underground, and it's like he's got this
Goes full emo.
he's got the Karen swoop.
Well,
Makeup.
Seth mentioned that one.
Yeah,
He mentioned
see
that one.
that
Yeah,
one.
yeah, that
It
one.
sounded like okay, they're trying to do the MCR thing. They're evolving.
He's like stuck in the early 2000s over there though with these bands that he's naming off though.
Yeah. But man, sometimes these bands from the early 2000s, man.
No, they slap. That's
Yeah.
some of
Yeah.
my favorite eras, like metalcore and stuff like
Oh,
that.
Sam. I don't know what was going on. I think aliens came down and just gave us some beautiful music and just.
Yeah, we found it in the
It's like,
hieroglyphs.
what happened to you guys?
Yeah.
AFI Sing the Sorrows.
Yeah.
That's Aaron Bertram. Aaron
Aaron
Bertram,
Bertram.
shout out.
to Aaron Bertram.
Why come to more shows, Aaron?
He's a busy man.
Yeah, he's a
that's what
family man.
He's
okay.
being
Respect.
a dad, doing
Respect.
the biker club thing.
Respect. Oh yeah, I saw that picture.
Yep.
Yeah, homie looked hard. What was that? What was that motorcycle show back in the day that was like?
Sturgeons.
No, what was it like?
Sons of Anarchy?
Yeah.
I just got done
TV
watching. Me and my
show.
wife just got done watching that for the first time ever, like almost a month ago.
Yeah.
Yo, what's it called? Aaron Sons of Anarchy.
That was a good show.
Yeah,
That's
that's
we'll call Son of Anarchy.
that's an
Aaron
old,
Bertram. I
that's
love
an
it.
old Surface and Breathe alum. There were many people that were.
Call him Jack Steller.
Oh, was he? Oh, that's right. That's
He wasn't
right,
Surface.
dude.
There were a lot of people over the year. We had a lot of lineup changes.
Aaron Bertram needs to be in a band, but he's got dad life.
Yeah.
That's a hot calling. Okay, brand new. He said brand new Daisy.
I have no comment. I don't like brand new.
I've never been the biggest fan of Brand New.
I accept that they're emo and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's all right. It's just I just not the biggest fan. I know a lot of people are gonna not like me saying that, but I really don't care.
Yeah, they're just not for me.
Respect, man. You say what you
Yeah.
want. You say what you want.
They're good musicians and stuff like that. It just doesn't hit for me.
What was the French record? It was like,
Deja and Tindu.
yeah, that's the one. That's the one I'm most familiar with.
Yeah, it's got the quiet things no one ever knows.
Yeah,
I
that's the one-
remember
that's what I'm most familiar with.
Tanya was talking to me about trying to get me to like a brand new, and I was like, I'll check it out, and I tried it, and I was like, nah.
There's some
Jesus Christ.
Respect.
Yeah,
That's pretty face. That shit's fire.
yeah, absolutely,
The
yeah.
Devil and God of Rage
Yeah,
Against
somebody-
Time.
yeah, somebody
That
was talking
album is
about
the
that.
one that got me, but other than that, not really.
Okay. Respect. Let dispute.
A lot of students.
Yeah.
Wildlife. Okay.
You know, if you're ever in the back seat of a car with a bunch of your friends and you're trying to yell your Taco Bell order from the back seat, you get that little grit on your voice. Congratulations, you just wrote a lot of dispute songs.
Whoa.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's just slam poetry, basically.
That's not a knock on them. They've got a certain sound. It works.
Their new album's great. It's different. It's
I still need to
different.
listen to
I
it.
think Lonnie loves that band. I think it's one of the first bands Lonnie, like me and him talked
Lonnie
about.
Cole?
Yeah, dude.
Shout out Lonnie Cole.
Yeah, shout out Lonnie, dude.
Yeah, shout out to all the Coles. They're all
Yeah.
really great people.
I met him at Shadrack's the other day. We're working on Catalyst stuff, and it was good to see him. I hadn't seen him in a while.
Yeah. No One Was Driving the Car is their new album. It's not out yet. It releases in 11 days, but they've been releasing singles like crazy.
Who was that?
A lot of
Oh yeah, for real.
Yeah.
If I didn't mention Rooms of the House in my list, I should have.
Okay, well,
I'll
that's
put
it. Cameron Elliott Lamb. Here we go. All right, buddy. Let's see what you didn't put on there. American football, self-titled.
I couldn't not. Yeah, it means too much to me.
Rooms of the House.
There it is.
There it is. You did it.
Good.
Nice. Yo, dude, you put this. I didn't notice this, which makes me wish I would have seen this band because they did play Furnace Fest maybe a couple of years ago. Valley Heart.
Valley Heart, yeah.
Valley Heart, just in the last year, I found them. Everyone I've ever loved is a very, very like near and dear album to me because it's just that like seeing where your life was a long time ago and seeing where it is now, and you know, like is the previous version of you proud of who you are now? Mm-hmm. And that like you can get so down on yourself about like, oh, where am I at in life? And it's like, what would 16-year-old do you think?
Yeah.
Like, would he think you were cool?
My 18,
I hope so.
16-year-old self would probably be pretty proud of me right now.
You guys seem well, just by knowing you guys,
If
you
my
guys
like
all seem
18-year-old whatever would have been sober enough, he would have been like, yeah, I'm proud of you, yeah.
Yeah.
you guys all seem really just knowing you guys seem all like introspective, like fellas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, life has chewed us all up and spit us out
Tell me about
individually. So we kind of all got.
Yeah, but you're still young though.
We'll be 34 next month, me and Jake.
How are you, Cameron?
I'm 32.
36.
36. You don't look 36 at all.
You'll be 37, right?
Yeah, I'll be
No,
37.
next
You
month.
don't look
Next
30. You
month,
don't
next
look-
month or October.
I can't
Yeah.
believe you're 36. There's no way.
Yeah, I'm getting close.
Yeah, a
to
lot of
40,
people
man.
look at us and are like, "How are you guys that old?" It's
There's
just like
no
life, man. You know,
way.
add
There's
and
no way.
subtract.
But to still like be, you know, in your 30s and like, but I think that's normal though for like being in your 30s going, life has kind of chewed us up and spit us out. But the thing is, you're on. But what you do with that is most important, though, right?
Yeah, for real.
Because if you come through that, it's like you got to be resilient. Like, you got to come out better than before. You can use it as like to be bitter, and come out of it to be better than before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just get your head out your butt.
Yo, dude, it's
I think a lot of our music comes from not where we are now, but where we used to be.
right on.
Like, it's almost like snapshots of experiences.
Yeah, like the keep getting wasted thing. This dude does not like alcohol whatsoever.
Yeah, didn't even want to do the picture. That's why Brody done the picture.
That's why I did the picture in the video and stuff. 'Cause he's like super against alcohol. So
Yeah, it
But
just
the
doesn't.
message of the song is so wow. You know, it's
because
really,
he used to
really
be
good.
that guy that get drunk and like spaz out, and I'm the same way. Like if I get drunk right now off whiskey or something, I'm the meanest person on the planet, and I'm trying to spit in everyone's face. So and it's just like I'm glad that we can sing about that stuff, being like, hey,
But that's the
we know
beauty
we
of
were
it.
being an idiot and stuff. Now we're learning to be better.
That speaks to everything's fine. I think that's why we ended up settling on that name, is because like all the songs are about moments where it's like, oh, okay, yeah, we're trying to stay afloat.
Sure.
But like the weight of life is weighing us down. And so that's what it kind of represents. It's like, oh yeah, like we're in a bad place, but
Yeah.
thumbs up.
Yeah, we're keeping our head above water.
And I think everybody can relate to that.
Yeah.
I think.
Everybody can relate with that.
Yeah, we're not out there thinking we're the only band that's like that, or the only people out there. Like, there's millions of people.
No,
out there.
because I think you're
It's
different.
like you can't get online without seeing someone saying something.
No,
about
you're
being
preaching to the
depressed or
choir,
something.
man. You're
Yeah,
preaching to
yeah.
the choir. For people who are listening to you, they get it and everything, because there are snapshots. There are snapshots, and I think you should sing about that stuff too. Right? And it's important for people to remember, and because everybody kind of like what you do with and music is a powerful way to kind of to process all that and come out on the other side going, yo, went to Grandma Chandelier show and I feel better. You know what I'm saying? That's fantastic.
Yeah.
What the heck, Pine Grove?
Pine Grove.
I don't know.
yes.
I'm just Josh. I don't know anything about him.
Oh, you love them.
They're the best.
I'd never listened to him until Billy. Like, me and him bonded over that real hard.
Nice, man.
The song "The Metronome" off that album that I mentioned.
Yeah.
Like that. That spoke to a very, very deep place, and in a time where I absolutely needed it. So
Yeah, like you're gonna cry, happy, sad, whatever tears throughout that whole album.
Yeah, and they've
Yeah.
got a
That's what I want.
visual.
That's the kind of records I want.
You can get on YouTube, and they've got a visual album. They kind of like what Turnstile just did with their new album, where there's like music videos for every single song.
Right on.
They've got an album. It's like a live album too, where they're in a house moving through different parts of it, and it's like some theatrics, but it's like them playing the live tracks, and they play the metronome in a bathroom. I think. Yeah.
like half hallway.
It was like in the hallway. I
Yeah,
think.
Half of them were in the bathroom, because I know their lead singer, him and another guy playing a slide guitar. It was like a lap steel, and then the rest of the band's outside, and then they like come in there with them.
Yeah, that's
It's
a
so
crazy
good.
cool video.
Yeah.
That's fire, dude.
Amperland, New York.
Amperland, live at Amperland, New York. Yeah.
Saturday's your place, always cloudy.
Shout out to boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah,
Shout out, Gabe.
Eston, Gabe, Mitch.
Yeah.
Wayne Brandt, Kevin Lambert. They've never picked up an emo record in their life. We got Wayne Brandt shouting out Rush, Closer to the Heart, and of course Kevin Lambert. He's still clinging to some Nickelback.
Would you consider Rush emo?
I would.
Progressive.
I would say they're prog
Progressive,
rock.
yeah.
That's the point I was trying to make, because I was like, you can be emo in any genre if you're singing about sad stuff.
Go
I was
listen to
like,
Pink
if anything,
Floyd and tell me
country is
that's
the
not
most
emo.
genre of all.
Truth be told,
Yeah,
Truth be
listen to Pink
told,
Floyd and tell me that ain't emo, bro. Two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl.
Yeah,
Get out
yeah.
of here, bro.
That song definitely is.
Yeah.
brand new from Ashley Bertram. Brand new, The Devil and God.
Yeah, Raging Inside Me. Yeah, that was just a shout out. That's cool.
The Get Up Kids on a Wire.
I've never heard of the Get Up Kids.
I
You
have.
should, man. They're good, dude.
pretty
I've
good.
heard of them.
They're
So
good,
many
dude.
times, but I've never listened to them.
They're so good, dude. They're so good. Jake Betts.
Jay. Hey, Jake.
Unused
I
Dave.
can put it on there.
Unused Dave.
Yeah.
Self-titled. Sports. Demon Days album.
Sports.
They just did like a remaster of that.
I'm trying to
thing.
get
They did, like
anniversary.
acoustic tracks to some of the songs on there. It's pretty cool.
They're on tour with like Trash and Saturdays and them, and they liked a comment I made about being like, if you guys need an opener for any of these dates, hit us up.
Yeah.
I have
I'm
no
just
idea
like-
if they even need.
And they just came back from like a
Sick.
10-year hiatus. They put out one album called Demon Days, and then the singer had a kid, and then some other life stuff happened, and then they came out and redid a redux of the album. Had like a piano version of a song, and then some acoustic versions of
Wow.
the songs.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Like it's just they're great. They're a great
Wow. That's awesome, dude.
band. Yeah, they'll make you cry too.
Oh, you guys like the same Max Steel record?
Yeah, I didn't notice that. I didn't know we were sitting in the same room and everything, and I didn't know that he put Max Steel. I've just looked at all of them too.
Oh, I love this band. I love the name of this band. Gel Socks?
Yeah, nice.
It's
gonna
not
have to show
forever.
me them.
It's not
I never-
Forever EP.
Yeah, Poplar
I'm
Avenue.
really
Poplar Avenue.
inquisitive with that one. Stand and Wave.
Oh, they're coming back.
Shamble in the Flame.
Yeah.
They're so good.
It's the best shit they ever dropped.
Yo,
Yeah, so
yo,
good.
love it. That's awesome, dude.
Sick.
AJ, American Football.
Yeah.
I said the self-titled. I'm guessing he didn't say. Wait, no, wait, he did maybe.
They don't have a bad album.
AJ has so much attitude.
Well, all their songs are called American Football, or not all their songs. All their albums.
All their albums are called American.
All their albums are called American Football. So like, you can't be wrong.
I go self-titled. He goes, duh. I'm like, he's such an attitude.
AJ who?
That's it. I changed Harris.
Oh yeah.
I changed my mind. You're not going to do any vocals on anything the 6th. Anyway. He's supposed to be showing up. He's going to do like some features on the.
Really?
Yeah, dude, he's going to show.
For the boom bap or the?
No, for like the
Metal?
show on the 6th.
Oh,
From
sweet.
Catalyst,
the
yeah.
Catalyst. Yeah, he's going to come out from like.
I listened to
Orlando.
that boom bap thing you sent me when you talking about
Yeah.
like if you ever needed a backup drummer or whatever.
I can't wait to
I'm still
finish it
down
up.
whenever.
Yeah, I want to make that project more of a kind of a scene collaboration, trying to get everybody on it.
Yeah. Speaking of that type of stuff too, once we get the EP out for Grandma Chandelier, be on the lookout for new hardcore band Hardstyle.
Hardstyle.
Same members, just we're gonna get to go nuts.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm not even sure what it's going to be yet, but
that's the
I know
best
it's
thing
going to be
about it.
heavy.
It's gonna be really heavy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Matrix. It's gonna be Matrix core.
We could go ahead and call
I'll
it that.
dress up as Neo.
I want to dress up as the dude's like Mr. Randall Smith.
Agent Smith.
Yeah. He's also Lord Elrond in Lord of the
Dude,
Rings.
he's a bunch of bags.
How did he
play
hook
the
up on
game.
all the trilogies, dude? What the
Now,
heck,
you know what
bro?
I don't know, dude.
I was like, how did that work?
He probably got in the Matrix movies and made a deal with the
Dude,
machines.
that's crazy. Well, I want to do a top 5 on the fly, but I want to do something different. We've been talking about Midwest Emo the entire episode, which has really been a lot of fun. I love it. But
Hopefully you learn some things.
I have. You guys did an excellent job, man. Really, I like it. What are you? What is that?
It's the bomb that's gonna go off.
What is that? Is that like coffee? Okay, anyway. All right. Favorite band you're listening to now, Billy, that's not anything close to Midwest Emo.
That's not close to Midwest Emo.
It's a really tough one.
Yeah, no. 3 Dimensions Apart. It's this, like, I don't know. It's like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like electronic music, I guess.
Oh, like EDM? Like, is it like dance music?
Yeah, no, it's emo too. It's got emo lyrics. It's like everything I listen to is emo,
You
bro.
have to like link up on a Spotify playlist. I'm serious.
Now, listen, I would totally listen to a band, kind of like, I listen to a band called like MS Paint, and they're kind of like, there's no guitar.
MS Paint. I think I've heard of
There's no,
that.
there's no guitarist, just like a synth, a drummer, or whatever. And I'm like, yo, I love it. I'm all about
That's
it.
like what is that? That does the guillotine song? You know, it goes. Guillotine.
Oh, Death Grips.
Death Grips. Yeah, that stuff's wild. It's just a dude sitting in the back of the car with like white noise screen in the background. Him just being like this, just rapping the lyrics, He looks like Kimbo Slice with his beard and stuff.
Yeah, we talk about how diverse emo is. There's all sorts of stuff going on in the rap world that looks completely different from one another.
Yeah.
Oh my word!
That's not what I've been listening to though. That was just trying to think of what he's listening to.
Yeah. I know there's another band, Volpec.
Wolfpack, I like this.
Yeah, it's like
Shout out Corey.
It's what?
VULPECK.
VULFPECK.
Yeah,
Wolfpack.
that's it.
Yeah,
Wolfpack.
Wolfpack.
It's like
Really?
a bunch of skinny, tall, white, nerdy dudes singing stuff sound like Prince with like algorithms and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's pretty wild.
It's like
It's so good.
It's like the most together, funky. It's yeah.
Put it in your pocket, put it in my pocket, put it in my back pocket, put it in my pocket, in my pocket, in my back pocket.
Dang, dude.
This stuff's crazy.
Yeah, it's fun, bro.
Dude.
This is why they're the backups.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, Cameron. How about you?
So there's this rap duo. They just played Coachella for the first time, and they're really coming up. And it's like the Beastie Boys reborn. It's amazing.
No.
Joey Valence and Bray, they're amazing.
Nice.
They just put out a new album called
check it
Hyper
out.
Youth.
Do they just go by
It's
that, or
so
they got like a group name together?
They've shortened it to JVB sometimes.
Okay.
Don't you feel like it's overdue? Like the Beastie Boys wrote so much music
So
that wasn't like.
I watched like an
did
award
all-
show where they like played one of their songs, and like Ice Cube and Snoop Dogg, like all these amazing rappers are just like they're the best, you know, basically.
They're good, man.
They're,
But
they're super
they
good.
wrote so much music, like as far as like the instrumentation, they wrote so much music.
Yeah.
Didn't they do like a hardcore album or whatever
Yeah,
too?
yeah.
They started out as a hardcore
They
punk
originally were a
project.
hardcore band,
Yeah.
like with like play shows like Bad Brains and things. But like,
I love Bad Brains.
but like even the stuff they did on like it's always called the '90s records because I didn't really. But like, there's lots of like instrumentation they do. I've always felt like they should have like there should be like they should inspire other bands to write similar music where they're also because they're doing all the instruments and plus they're doing all the lyrics. I go, there should have been a band like that, and there hasn't been one. To my knowledge, there hasn't been one because they're incredibly talented musicians.
Well, there is now.
That's so good.
Listen to the Punk Tactics album and tell me that stuff doesn't absolutely blow your socks off.
I got it. It's just I'm not gonna be a good Beastie Boys fan. But it's a movie. It's the one with like So What You Want and because there's a lot of what was the one?
Check Your Head?
There was two of them in particular. Two of those records. So you have Ill Communication, and then you have
Watson's did.
Ill Communication, and then there was the other Check Your Head record. There's lots of stuff that's them playing. I know they have a DJ and everything, and it'd be like it's them doing all like the bass guitar and drum work and everything else. You name it, but like also doing like all the lyrics. I go, why hasn't anybody done that in a really really long time? That's really good. I'm glad to hear that. That's good
Yeah.
news. That's good news. Are they on
Awesome.
Spotify and everything?
Oh yeah,
For real?
yeah, they're huge.
Bro. Really?
Popping off, yeah.
Really?
They play Coachella, bro. They're fucking huge. That's for
Dude,
sure.
so- oh, yeah, absolutely, right,
It wasn't
right.
Coachella. I think it was Bonnaroo. It was Bonnaroo.
Either.
Yeah,
or-
but I mean that's just another festival
So
on
what
that
are they
same
called?
caliber.
What are they called?
Joey Valence
Joey Valence.
and Bray, BRAE.
The Bray part, I don't remember, but I swear.
Yeah, I've seen it, dude.
You would know it if you heard. I'm sure I've shown
Well,
you
5
guys.
million Spotify listeners can't be wrong.
No.
Bro. Hyper Youth. August 15th. Yo, that's fresh.
They've got Rebecca Black on a song randomly, but it works. It was so good. She
Dude.
sings the hook on a song.
Dude, who put that out? RCA put that out? Dang.
There you go.
Bro.
Look at that.
All right, Brody.
I've been listening to a lot of lately, which I listen to everything like every day, but I've been listening and watching a lot of like Heavy Lolos back. If you've never heard of them, they're
I
like
heard they're really, really nice
grindcore band.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah, they're crazy too. But they've been like coming back playing shows. They dropped an album out of nowhere. It's insane. It's weird grindcore music.
Yeah, it's good.
But that, and I've been listening to a lot of just Through Blood from Cersei, and then just the regular emo stuff, which can't say that because
Everybody likes them boys. I'm trying to get them on the pod.
they're great. Like, and they're all super nice guys too.
Yeah. I think it might be.
Like Preston just had a birthday, I think, the other day. Their bass player.
That's
He's
awesome.
a super cool kid.
That's awesome. It might have
The
to
fact
run
that they're so young, like I'm always telling people, they're Boundaries Junior. Like they have that crazy metalcore, hardcore sound, like
Right.
where it's like new and old just mixing together.
I'm gonna try to catch them. Like next time they play here, I'm gonna try to catch them and see if they come over to the house or something. It'd be nice.
Yeah,
So that'd be cool.
be
Okay.
cool. And I'm pretty sure they're all straight edge too. Like they're straight edge.
Straight
man.
edge dudes.
Yeah.
Nice dudes. Jake.
I've just been listening to a lot of Backbiters' new album. That's my favorite thing to listen to right now. Let's not even.
Backbiters.
Backbiter, yeah, they're hardcore.
band.
Yeah, where are they from?
Uh,
Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, what does that sound like?
Yeah, they're crazy heavy.
Dude.
Anytime I come to practice, especially these two, they'll just be shoving a phone in my face, and Jake has been doing that a lot with Backbiter lately.
Yeah.
And I'll just be like, oh.
Misery Tapes Volume 1.
yeah.
Yeah. Dude.
Predator Hunter is probably my favorite track on that song, on that album.
Dang, dude. 15 minutes? That's my favorite record. 8 songs, 15 minutes. What the heck, bro?
Those extended call-outs and stuff like that reminds me of a band that came to Jonesboro recently. Dim's Fighting Words, absolutely. At 312.
to identify you by your effing dental records.
Yeah, I'm like,
Shout out to Officer Down, Nashville Hardcore. Those guys are insane.
I was going to ask you if you're sure.
How I found out. Finally got to see Through Blood live was at the Something Skate when they had it at the gallery on Church Street or whatever.
Yeah.
Through Blood, I think they were the second band that played. I was instantly fell in love with those guys. Evan kept telling me about them, and then Officer Down was like the co-headliner with Open Casket. They're from Little Rock.
I think so.
Open Casket.
I didn't get to go to that show. I wish I would.
But they were insane, like so insane. I never thought I'd witness something like that.
Yeah.
Like I was usually in the pit at those type of shows, but I was like taking videos the whole time because I just wanted to capture that moment.
Shout out Arkansas.
Yeah, shout out Arkansas, 870.
Arkansas versus everybody.
Yo.
501,
Yeah,
whatever
shout out.
Cersei's area code is.
Shout out to
870.
each and every person who comes out to local shows. Like for
Dude.
real, y'all are the blood and sweat
Y'all
and
make it
tears of
happen.
this. Yeah.
Shout out to Gary and the Hate 70 podcast.
Yeah,
Shout out to
appreciate
all
it.
the people behind the scenes and the venues and the photographers and the vendors that are at some of these events. Everybody puts in something towards these things, and everybody deserves a really good thank you
Yeah.
and a hug.
Y'all are all important. Y'all all matter.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Rachel again, as always, for being
Like the
there.
number one fan.
Yeah, number
Absolutely.
one fan. Thank you for being there for us.
Yeah, how supportive is she, man?
Oh,
She's the most supportive person I've ever met.
Yeah, that's
pillar of our foundation around here. You know, like for real, our community needs it.
It takes a village
Yeah.
to make
for
the
real.
village happen. You know,
Yeah.
it's everybody. Everybody puts forth an effort.
And share the music with other people, with your friends. Come to shows. Come hang out.
Yeah.
There's something
Fill
my
up the
friend
place.
Scarlett said. Scarlett Moon. She's in a band called Decentious.
Right on.
She said competition happens at the bottom, collaboration happens at the top,
Whoa.
and that stuck with me ever since she
Wow.
posted that. I don't even remember what it was on. It was something on Facebook, and that's just stuck with me because that's what the scene looks like right now.
Yo. That's really important to remember. And everything else. Yeah, there ain't no competition and everything else, man. We got into this.
I'm glad to have been able to help people find bands and to get into and stuff.
Right,
you know what I mean?
exactly
Like,
right,
I want
man.
to see people win.
Yeah,
That's
we saw
right.
pinning approval just form in front of our eyes because of
Yeah, I literally felt like they were in my womb that doesn't exist. You know, spinning around like little alien babies.
I need
Like, you guys are going to be a hardcore band one day.
that. And lo and behold,
Yeah.
I need
it
a
has
pending
come to
approval
pass.
single. I need a pending approval single now.
I need it yesterday.
Like, what the heck is going on, dude? Bro.
I'm pretty sure I've got some, like, I think No comment. I feel like I'm getting into something that doesn't need to be said yet until it
There
gets
you
put
go.
out. Yep.
There you go.
Yeah, putting the brakes on. Respect. Okay. All right. Well, I love you guys. You know I do. I'm so
Love
glad
you.
you stopped by on a beautiful Sunday. Hey, there's a cold front coming in tonight.
Nice.
That sounds amazing.
honestly.
It's been cooler in the mornings though. It's not
It
been
has.
like
It has.
80 right off the bat at 8 or 9 o'clock. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we spent a little more time outside today just because it's not like
Miserable.
the sun is a deadly laser.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
So angry.
I feel like you guys would be. I feel like you guys would be great tour mates and fun to tour with.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
Yeah,
if
that'll
we,
be
if I
really,
were
really
to do
cool.
like a week.
I think we'll end up hiring a driver.
Yeah, no, I've told a couple people they're going to be our drivers.
Is there any plans for the tour? Like, you know, like it's go like a weekend, go like a week out.
Whenever we
I
get
mean,
offered.
When the time is right.
When the time
That's
is
all I
right.
can say.
Like
Timing is
everything
everything.
organic, and it's like we've just kind of taken it one step at a time. And I've told them like I can feel it coming, but as of right now, like we ain't got no prospects or opportunities, but it's
Well, I'm glad
coming.
you guys are getting contacted by people though.
Yeah,
And
like
everything, and that's really good.
It's
That's
really
awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you're staying busy. And you're doing all the things and
That's
everything.
it.
Are you guys planning to do the full album? Is that what you're wanting to do?
We're gonna do this EP, and then after that,
okay.
we've got a slew of material lined up that we're wanting to find a producer and go into a studio and lock in,
Just
and
sit down with them.
knock out an album.
yeah.
But we just got to have the material ready and whittled down to our best stuff. We want, just like with this, we want it to be all killer, no filler.
Yeah,
You should. You
Yeah,
should.
'cause some of the songs on the EP will for sure be on the album when we do
Yeah.
the full length.
I tell you what, I'd like to do something sometime. Be kind of cool. You know, I always like the what's it called?
Split?
It's something tree. Oh, split would be nice.
Audio Tree.
Like
yeah.
be kind of cool, like this audio tree type of thing.
We were just talking about that too, because Brian, the guy who runs Rec Room, is doing the Rec Room nights, rec Room sessions with Nathan Eads of
think it's-
N870,
You should.
and that's a beautiful thing. That's cool. I'm like, we were thinking about
what is
doing
it?
an
What's going
acoustic
on?
set.
Like a little acoustic set at Rec Room.
Yeah, they've been
check it
doing
out.
these
Yeah,
acoustic
Nate-
sessions every.
Yeah, check out Nathan
so
Eads' page and the Rec Room page.
Yeah,
and
shout out
stuff.
to Nathan. He's
Nate
the
said
best.
no.
Yeah,
No,
your
Nate said
work
no.
is
Okay, I
gold.
didn't know. Okay. I guess I've missed this. Okay.
It's just been posted like earlier this week. I'm pretty sure it's not
Right.
been like.
Hank Nightshade
Yeah.
and Rec Room and Nathan are all like
And Brian, his last name's Nobles,
Nobles,
right?
Brian Nobles, Brian and Sarah, they run that place.
He's a sweet dude.
Because I always thought, I got talking to Chase. I go, man, I'd like to have like a Grandma Chandelier like live album.
Yeah,
Like,
that'd be fire.
That'd be nice. Because like you guys were on the money. Like when I heard you over there at Randall's Park, I go, yo, I wish I recorded this whole thing.
I know you. Do you know John Weiss,
Yeah.
Tyler's dad? Like,
Yeah.
does he still have that studio?
That I don't know.
That's why I was thinking like that would be a great spot to do a live album in.
I got Tyler's number. Yeah.
I'm friends with his dad on Facebook. Last time I seen Tyler was forever ago. I hardly ever see him.
He was supposed to be on the pod.
He works
a
in like
couple times.
Osceola or whatever, don't he?
Yeah, dude. He's got a pretty rad job. So yeah,
His wife used to be my boss at Wendy's back in the day.
for reals.
She was cool
Yeah.
to work with.
Yeah.
I met his dad just randomly at when I was running that restaurant.
I used to work with his dad.
Americans.
His dad's awesome.
He'd come in all the time.
He's a
and
shredder.
I was just talking to him about music, and he's like, "Oh, you might know my son." And he's Tyler, and I was like, "I've heard of him. I don't know him." He's like, "Yeah, me and him used to play music all the time." That was just
Wow.
like a year and a half ago when I was working at the.
It's a damn shame he doesn't play music no more though.
Tyler's a good dude, man.
He is a good dude. He's doing the family thing. But
Yeah.
I just felt like that because I remember watching the Jonah the Furious videos and stuff back then. Shout out Cody Ray.
Yeah,
Miss
yeah.
that dude.
I know, dude. Holy cow. He's
His
busy.
band, one of his bands from up in Memphis. I went to go see Haste the Days last show when the Chariot played with them.
Yeah, yeah.
And his band opened up for him at the New Daisy. I was like, rah. Gave me a, grabbed my hand and shook it while he's playing bass for him. I was like, what are you doing on a bass guitar, you guitar player?
Whoa.
I miss that dude.
I miss that dude. We need to get some people on the pod. Who do you guys want to see on the pod?
Benny Reiner.
I hate doing the video podcast. I like them, but I don't. I enjoying it. I enjoy talking to the people, but we have such a problem with it as far as like the technology aspect.
Yeah.
Like I love doing the one that I did with Jason Statham, but like man, it was such a like like we didn't get the full conversation. I don't think because
That's the judge, right?
because of technology, huh?
Jason Stidham. That's a judge, right?
No, Clifford.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Clifford. Okay.
Yeah.
The band, not the big red dog.
Yeah, dude. So anyway,
Yeah, Julian played back in the band too. He played like 3. He played with Iron the Catalyst, that
he played
Tiger
the ton.
Style,
He played the ton.
that
Yeah.
fretless bass.
That sounds like Alex Washington back in the day. He was in everything there for a while.
It's fun. All right, that's it.
That's it.
It's over.
Hey, appreciate y'all.
Get your stuff. Get
Much
out of
love.
here. All right. I got a thing. Got to do.
Deuce.
I got to do something. I don't know what.
Do you need to do that group photo?
Huh?
Yeah, we gotta do the
Post a photo?
Can you do my dishes? Can you do my dishes?
Yep.
What,
Please.
4 glasses, bro? And a cookie sheet?
You don't want to see what my
All right, thanks, buddy.
I guess I got careless and left you with him. Trust went out the door when I closed it. Do you feel better? Do you feel blessed? No, I cannot stand the stench of all your lies. Every moment has the longest second, and I feel like I've been tossed off to the side. I keep getting wasted, and I'm never changing. So let's spin the bottle.
Hurt your feelings, you don't want to work with me anymore. Okay.